Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mythgard in Middle-earth. My name is Corey Olson, the Tolkien Professor, joined as always by my friend Grifflet, who has been apparently helping out Forglin the Elf with some textual analysis here. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think it's maps, right? Yes, we're looking at maps. What are we studying here, I wonder? Let's see. So, is that meant to be the chasm spanned by Durin's Bridge or something? Well, it's a rather indistinct map, really. A really nice leaf carving on the table, though. Yeah, that's a lovely tabletop. Yeah, well, you keep studying those rather indistinct maps and see if you can make anything out of that. So, all right. So we're yeah, no, he's awfully puzzled, Forglin, isn't he? Right? Yeah, Modeler, I agree. He really looks like he could use some help. You know what he really needs? He needs a goatee to stroke. Yeah, see, he keeps wanting to do the goatee stroking thing, but he's got no goatee because he's an elf. It's hard sometimes being one of the firstborn. Okay. So, Lenglamel over here said we should go and put elf stones in abyss cracks. So, okay, so I've got a bag of barrels. Right, someone just gave me a bag of elf stones, right? So this is like the elf stone, like the barrel that was found on the bridge, right, by Aragorn when he and the hobbits crossed over on their way to Rivendell, the token that Glorfindel left behind. So that's fun. I get a whole sack of them. There are cracks in the abyss found throughout the foundations of stones. So I don't understand what that means. A crack in the abyss, like, what's the abyss and how is it cracked? So it's just there are cracks in the walls which lead to somewhere deeper underground where like the nameless thing, where the world is gnawed by nameless things, right? And we're afraid that the nameless things are going to come crawling up through the cracks. So we're going to put elf stones to ward off the nameless creepy things that are older than Sauron, right? In which Sauron doesn't know, right? Even Sauron knows them not. They are older than he, we're told. So, okay, fine. So we put elf stones in front of the abyss cracks near the camp to dissuade nameless creatures from approaching. Okay, we need to protect the camp from the nameless things. That seems prudent. So let's oh, there we are. Look at that. Crack in the abyss right there. All right, I'm just gonna place an elf stone, kind of in the vague area. Oh, look at that! Nice. None shall pass. Okay, so I guess we can do that. Let's see. Where else are we? How far do we have to go? Oh, not that far. All right. Why don't you goat up here, Grifflet? Down in the foundations of stone, looking for more cracks in the abyss, cracks leading to the abyss, cracks from the abyss really are sort of the problem. But okay, so did the Globsnaga, did they make these little whatever they are so we get some phosphorescent chunk of mushroom and put it on a fork? Right? I mean, that's kind of, it's a little gross. Okay, there's another crack in the abyss. There we are. Make sure. Oh, it's got fungus right behind it. Particularly nasty. Let's see the elf stone. There's that barrel. Okay, I'm using my sack of elf stones well. And we got another one over this way, I guess. We'll look for another crack. Yep. Do need to make sure that no oh, there it is. Oh, look at the mirror. And a goat to the shadowed refuge. Oh, like a goat right back to where I came from? Isn't that handy? Good, there's a mirror over here. Okay, but wait. It stands alone in a terrible corrupted mire of passages, with the fungus creeping around it. I should tell somebody about the forlorn fungus-encrusted mirror I found. Now, but seriously, I love the mirror idea. I think that's super clever. But what on earth good is a mirror going to be doing in here? I mean, you need line of sight for a mirror to work. Don't get it. That's okay. Anyway, I saw there was another crack here before I went herring off, and then there it is. Okay, gotta go up. Snug a spider over there. We're good. Okay. Let's seal up the cracks and prevent anything nameless or... Okay. Hey, I can just go straight back to the... You know, that little, like, clicking sound that the grid big made, kind of... I find it disturbing. Here we are, back at the Shadowed Refuge. Let's go back and talk to Lenglamel. Oh, let's just run into a wall. How does that sound? Does that sound just as good? Okay. That's right. Elf over here. So, by the way, I have a piece of news I'm hesitant to pass along. So, there's been stirrings again of our making a third, or is it a fourth attempt to do the special podcast show with me and Mike Drought and Chris Pearson down at Turbine. As you know, we've been almost there several times before, and then something has come up. So I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises, but there is been discussion of doing that in the next week. So we'll see. Okay.
The light of Iarendil's star brings hope even to this darkness.
Nice. The light of Iarendil's star brings hope even to this darkness. That's a nice thing for an elf to say. Way underground down here. Okay. You hope it'll be enough. Well, me too.
We must find Mithrandir, if he yet lives.
Find Mithrandir? Oh. When first we arrived here at the Foundations of Stone, we did so at the request of Lady Galadriel. Right, and to learn what fate befell Mithrandir. See, that's kind of cool, because, right, so remember the reaction that they had, right? You know, Celeborn is like, no, what? Oh, Gandalf is dead, and Galadriel just kind of sort of looks all mysterious. I think she knows that like something's up with Gandalf, right? And remember, we know that she sends folks out to look for him, right? Because she sends the eagle who finds him. Gwaihir, and that's how he comes back and is brought back to Lothlorien, where days bring healing and not decay, as Gandalf says. So of course, would she send, like, naturally, right? That makes perfect sense that she would send elves after him. Now, this would be pretty intrepid, right? To send a group of elves to find their way down into the heart of Khazad-dûm. But, this is a search and rescue mission, right? Gandalf fell into the abyss. Everyone else assumed, of course, as soon as they saw him fall, they're like, well, Gandalf is toast, which is a natural kind of assumption to make. Galadriel obviously not making the assumption that Gandalf is toast just because he fell into an apparently bottomless abyss, and so she sent elves to come. So we have to go and search for the corpse of Mithrandir or something. Okay. Yes, you speak of Gandalf. He passed into the shadow of the abyss, and it was the hope of the lady that he might be found and found safe. Okay, the elf Maegor sought him for many days, but found no sign. Maegor has still not returned, and you're beginning to worry. There are two places you would have me search for sign of either Mithrandir or Maegor. The top of the bottom portion of the Endless Stair, and the Black Lake. Okay. All right, I will search the lake. Okay. This is exciting. This is what I've been looking forward to. So we're at the bottom of the abyss spanned by Durin's Bridge, which has a bottom, right? And we know because there we are, right? So, okay. All right, let's goat up again, and we'll head down to the Black Lake. All right. Lore questions, right? Let's go. We're like searching for the body of Gandalf the Grey, or better, Gandalf alive. So that's kind of fun and exciting. Let's see. We headed the right direction? No, not the right direction per se, but we do need to turn left here. Okay. I think we're good. I think I jumped off the wrong side of that bridge, but that's okay. Good. So, lore questions. What lore questions do you guys have? I've got one left over from before here. Catriona asked about the... Ooh, hang on. I got a nameless guy to fight up here. That sounds like fun. Oh, he's slinking out of the way. He's got hooves and claws and backward bending knees and horns and no face. Is he eyeless? He's got a big old mouth. Does he have eyes? He doesn't have eyes. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. No eyes at all. Okay, I want to go right on past this and on down. We found the lake last time. So I need to go and search around in the lake and to find the bottom of the endless stair, which is super exciting. It's a feature of legend, right? Gimli had heard legends of the endless stair, but some doubted its existence, right? Many said it was never built. Jerosi is asking, have I done the Narbagud raid down here? Nope, I've done very few of the raids. The only things I've done down here are, I did the Grand Stair with the Girls of Middle-earth during our Webathon special a couple weeks ago. And that's it. That's it. I think it's the only raid I've done. The only one of the Moria instances I've done. We're planning to do Filgashan when Grifflet gains a couple levels, but he's almost to 57. He should level up there today. All right. I found the lake. Anywhere in particular in the lake I need to find? Let's just head into the lake and start swimming. Okay, cool. Yeah, so who built the stairs is a really good question. That raid will help answer some of the questions I have with the Goab Snaga and the Nameless. Cool. Wow, funky. Am I phosphorescent in this water? From a distance, it kind of looks like I am. That is a neat effect. That water looks so unsanitary. Let me not swim over there. Okay. Who made the endless stair? I gotta think the dwarves made the endless stair, right? From the deepest depths to the highest peak of Zurich-Zigo it goes. And of course, eventually Gandalf and the Balrog make it all the way up to the top. They spring out. The Balrog catches on fire again. I mean, it's like it meant to do that. And its light is its flame is rekindled, and then it and Gandalf fight, and he smites it and throws it down. But anyway, yeah. So I always assumed it was the dwarves who made it. I mean, just on the very simple assumption that if it's in Khazad-dûm and it's handmade, it was presumably made by the dwarves. I mean, this was the home of the dwarves, and nobody ever lived here other than the orcs who lived here after the dwarves were here, and it seems unlikely that the dwarves, made a whole bunch of new things. So I always assumed it was the dwarves. Why would they do it? I don't know. It's the kind of thing I could imagine dwarves doing for fun, right? The bridge shard. Oh, here's the piece of the bridge that the Balrog was standing on. Oh man, oh dear. So the bridge, this is where they landed? On this island? Didn't they land in the water? Wouldn't that have been more comfortable? So did Gandalf and the Balrog splat on this island right here? Here's it is. Look at that. So clearly a piece of the bridge. Can I climb up the bridge? I want to climb up the bridge. No. It won't let me. That's so sad. Okay, so yeah, if it landed... Huh. But there's a hat. A burned hat. Nice. Burned and ashen, but certainly once belonged to Gandalf the Grey. I found Gandalf's hat. I'm just glad I don't see a crater where his body went through this stone shelf down here. Yikes. I had really kind of hoped that Gandalf fell into deep water, as there's plenty of deep water around here, and it would have been more comfortable to fall from we cannot see where all the way up. Yeah, it's kind of awesome standing at the bottom of the abyss spanned by Durin's Bridge and looking up, right? You just can't even see where it heads. Okay, all right, but we gotta find the endless stair. So let's look for the endless stair. Where can I make landfall? Don't I need to go around the corner? I'm going to go around the corner. All right. Wait, where does one of the kegs send you? Somebody was just saying that one of the can I? Ah, there's a place I can make landfall here. Okay. Oh, the top of the bridge shard? Really? Oh, that's so cool. Do you have pants? Does it send you to the top? The Moria keg, does it send you to the top of the bridge shard with no pants? Or is it just the other one that also removes your pants? Let's do some stealth swimming. Okay. Hey, nameless dude. Nameless and eyeless, as I have just discovered. Alright, wow. I'm really deep in the wrong direction. Okay, Sam says he has never so far lost his pants. Oh, no? Yeah, so, right. So Jesse says, no, Nettlebrew says that you do lose your pants. Okay. Yeah, Grifflet's never lost his pants yet. Wiggins did a couple times, I have to admit. Um, I think I got the Blind Leaper trait the one time I drank from the Moria keg. All right. We're sneaking towards the endless stair. I think we can do better than this. I think we can ride an unstealthy goat for a while. Maybe that's not a good idea, actually. It's worth the extra time, so I don't have to fight my way through all of the spiders and snarling overseers down here in the foundations of stone. And a vile overseer. What do you look like? And what do you oversee? Whoa. Also no eyes. Is that your brain? Or does it just look like your brain? I think it just looks like your brain. What is up with your head? Is that a tattoo? Are they skin folds? Oh, seriously? Seriously, I'm being attacked by a beetle as well? Why are you attacking me? What did I ever do to you? Did I disturb your labor? Or you don't want to labor and you're taking it out on me? I'm not sure, just not sure how to understand this, that's all. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a troll. Let's see if we can't stealth past that dude. Okay. Right. Off we go. Sneaking our way past overseers, laborers. Is he overseeing the labor of the Grodbog? Why are all of the nameless overseers? Which, of course, I mean, apart from the fact that it's ironic in that they don't have eyes, right? Ooh, here we go. I think we're about to solve once and for all the answer of who made the endless stair. I'm going dwarf. Yeah, Yeah. In fact, the banners are still here. Right, see, we got the Moria banners. Right, this Durin's banner. Big old dwarf statue. Yep. Asymmetrical starburst on the panels. Right, knot work on the trim. Ooh. Really interestingly marbled steps, too. Hey, yep. I think we've settled it. Even the fact that Gimli knows legends about it, of course, by itself suggests that it was certainly the dwarves who made it. The legends that he knows, that about the endless stair, are clearly things which come from directly or indirectly from Moria, from the dwarves. So I think this was the right call on Turbine's part. So the Balrog came this way, and it was running, and Gandalf was chasing it. And up they go, all the way from the foundations of stone to Xerax Zegil. Now, there's a part of me that wishes it went all the way up to Xerax Zegil, right, so that we could actually go from the deepest depths to the topmost peak of Moria. But there's a part of me that's really kind of glad that it doesn't, because this would be sort of dull to do this until burned rubble. Is this the end of the line? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is where it breaks off. Alright, see, it continues on above us. It's just broken in this spot. Let's look in the rubble. What do we have? Okay, the rubble is burned and broken and blocks further passage up the stair. Okay, so I got to bring Gandalf's hat back to the elf. Okay, fine. Oh, look at that. Wow. I finished exploration of the foundations of stone? Really? Didn't even try. Okay. Free turbine points. Hooray! For not even trying. Okay. Oof. The lake right down there. Can I jump? Yeehaw! That works too. I'm back! Hooray! Yeah, there's a shortcut. Good old-fashioned shortcut. All right, now I just got to get back up the hill, which, as I recall, is right around the corner here. The nameless things which dwell here once served the Balrog, now they serve another. Yeah, it's okay. That's right. There were these dark hints of some hideous, horrible creature that was coming up from underneath that wasn't Durin's Bane, because even the elves surely have now pieced together that they've solved the, like they don't have to worry about the Balrog issue anymore, right? So. I mean, I've seen the body. All right, Lenglamel.
These are troubling signs. I fear for the wizard.
Yeah. His burned hat next to a smoking crater. Yeah, not good. Okay, your news of Mithrandir and the lack of news concerning your friend Maegor both fill you with anxiety, for we don't know their fates. Okay. It could be that Maegor, at least, may soon return. Maybe. All right, let's go talk to the other. Oh.
We must stop Musk's orcs before they unleash an evil we cannot counter.
Okay, wait. We're stopping whom? Okay, so pronunciation exercise. Dithalliwenn. So the penultimate syllable would be the L-I-W, right? Dithalliwen, probably. Dithalliwen. All right. Dithalliwen found an elf stone. I was going to say, yeah, I was leaving him around. That's probably where did you tell him not to touch those? You didn't tell him those were put there for a reason, right? If we wanted his help picking up elf stones, we'd have asked him. Whatever. Okay, by the cave mouth of Azanarukar. Okay. All right, that's a good place to find one. From which emanated a vile stench. I did not place that, so it must have been Maegor. Oh, goody. Right. But why would he have left his stone rather than return to the camp itself? Maybe he was following a lead. I think the cave Maegor found must be the source of the great evil Lady Galadriel sensed beneath Moria. Okay. If you rescue Maegor from its clutches, he may be able to tell us something of its power. Gather your courage. Okay. All right, I'm going to gather my courage. Oh, I thought I was supposed to check in with the other guy. No? Okay. Instead, I'll just go in search of Maegor. Ooh, I get inspiration. I love inspiration.
With the absence of the Balrog, other powers less great, yet terrible still, have arisen in the dark places. Marzog has sent his orcs into the shadowy abyss to entreat or control these powers, though it may prove his undoing.
To entreat or control these powers. So Mazog is trying to form an alliance with the nameless, horrible things that are down here. So we're looking for orcs trying to persuade nameless, hideous creatures to join up with the army of Mazog. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. Hang on, I think my legendary item leveled up. Yes, it did. Let's see, what can we get here? How about a little subtle stab multiplier? That sounds good. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. I know all about that. Okay. All right. So we'll keep... So it's interesting, right? It's interesting that the way that they're playing this story has precedent, right? So the Balrog has been defeated. What does that mean? Well, he probably had some lieutenants right there. I mean, that's, of course, how Sauron himself got his job, right? I was supposed to defeat Moria orc berserkers. Did he send the berserkers down here to convince the nameless things that they should fight? I mean, that seems like an odd kind of creature to recruit. Oh, there's a defiler. There's a berserker over there. There's one over here. Oh, there you are. Okay. Boy, you guys just, you can't even touch me. Seriously, the three of you, you should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm just a little burglar over here. Wow. I'll hit you like twice, man. Wait, Dugluk is very strong. I am not worried. Wait, what are you not worried about? Are you not worried about the silent, invisible, creeping death that is sneaking through your midst? Don't question Dugluk. Who's questioning? With whom are you speaking? Oh, that orc warrior, I suppose. Okay, orc berserker. I don't understand the significance of the berserkers here, right? A berserker is somebody who can fly into a rage and it really doesn't seem like the kind of emissary that you would send down to make an alliance, right? But I guess, if they're just the most dangerous guys down here, we can go after him because, Grifflet's not afraid. All right, so that was two berserkers. That's a ramp, right? Okay, down we go. Anyway, like I said, Sauron himself got his job from being the lieutenant of the big bad who got taken down. So the idea that, where a great evil like that is, there will be other lesser evils possibly connected with it, who may rise to fill its place. There's got to be a berserker over here. Welcome to Azanarukar. Okay. Why do we trust you? Why not talk here? Who's... Oh, it's the Overseer. Simply put, your death approaches from behind. You'll be safe with us. Yeah, that's right. Your death approaches. It's like a great big elvish warrior or something. Dugluk. Is that Dugluk? Ooh, nasty. Did that thing just open like a sphincter in the wall? That was pretty vile. Can I come with you? I'm going to sneak in right behind you, just like Bilbo sneaking into the... Hey! Just like a... Ew, that is so disgusting. I was trying to sneak in just like Bilbo sneaked in through the magic doors of the Elven King's halls. Like when they passed... No. Oh, well. That totally worked in The Hobbit, man. You just have to be invisible or super sneaky and walk in right behind them when the magic doors open. Okay, so we're the... And then down here we have a cave troll running amok and fighting overseers. Okay, so it seems to be not going well with the overseers and the orcs. Which is fine. You guys keep up the good work. I need to find another few berserkers. Yikes. Living flames. I don't need them. Oh, somebody's talking. Why do the Romgul take all the orcs away? Are the Romgul? Are they the nameless ones? What's that guy? A Globsnaga, some brawler? Oh, okay. Where are all the berserkers? A darkened grim, a fire Romgul. Amidst the screams of captured orcs from close by, an elven cry reaches your ears. Hey, it's Magor! And the orcs are... Wow, what is that thing? Can't even click on it. Alright, shadowy Romgurs there. Globsnaga brawlers. Intruders, Globsnaga to me. And there they come. They were taking a bath? Is that what they were doing? Was it like swim lessons time for the Globsnaga? Is that why they were over there in that really very attractive water? Huh. Can you fish in there, I wonder? And what would you catch if you did? Let's attack the Romgul. Oh yeah, all four of you. That's just what I was hoping for. Okay, yeah, that's not the plan from now on. Okay? How about we not do that? I guess if they're going to call the Globsnaga over, I'm going to have to... That's right. Let's just fight the three of you and not those two at the same time. How does that sound? Huh? Oh, nasty. Spore-emitting fungus? These brawlers are annoyingly challenging. Okay. I don't even want to know how it exuded that cloud of green stuff. Do you think it shoots out of its, like, out of its pores? Who is shooting me? Oh, a skirmisher over there, huh? Alright, you vexing... An unstable mushroom. Is it like, you know, emotionally unstable? Oh, it was the unstable mushroom that blew up into the nasty green cloud. That's actually much better. I mean, that they can somehow summon a nasty, unstable mushroom that then blows up in your face is actually somewhat less disturbing than the idea that it was just exuding that green stuff out of its pores. Okay. Alright, fine. Yeah, let me fight this. Is that Grim gonna bother me? It's probably gonna be okay. You know, let me not take any chances here. Let's just get rid of the Grims. Whoa. No sense messing around here. Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure I can take just the two of you without your 4 orc friends to help you. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have no chance against the wrath of Grifflet. I just threw sand in your face, which if you didn't have eyes would be really funny. Except you do. You have like sinister glowing eyes. Okay. Ah, goody, another berserker. And a troll. I smell elf tricks. Trickery behind my capture. Oh, so you're blaming the elves? For the nameless creatures? Where's the elf? Magor down here? Those are guards. Dwarf guards? Why are there dwarf guards down here? Oh, 2 berserkers. Unfortunately, I need 3. Oh, there he is. He's got his back to me, I see. Okay, berserkers. I'm gonna have to go back up and search for another berserker. I must have missed one. I thought I checked all the clumps of orcs. Because there's Drugluk right there. And I'm still gonna be missing a berserker. Alright. Drugluk. When I defeat you, am I gonna have to fight the troll? You're gonna call in the troll at some point? All right. The troll is sleepy. Hey, Magor, and these 2 dwarves. Standing here very resolutely in your really nice overcoat. I like your belt. Yeah. Oh, and your delicate little slippers. Yeah. Yeah, real intimidating elves wear embroidered slippers down in the foundations of stone. That's right, because you're just comfortable with your fashion choices. Okay. Hang on, Magor. I'll be right back. I've got to find another stupid orc berserker. I can't even go this way. This is blocked off. Okay. All right. Couple questions have just come in. So, okay, maybe not just, but I just noticed them anyway. All right. While I'm hunting for the orc berserker I seem to have missed, JJ48 asks an English question. Why can't you have a great green dragon? Well, it's more of a convention than a rule exactly. The convention is called the hierarchy of adjectives. See, I like the fact that that's a charred grim. Not like a charring grim, right? It's not a grim who chars. He's a grim who's been charred. That's kind of fun. Okay. Anyway, so apparently you just can't sneak past living balls of fire. Hierarchy of adjectives. So yeah, it is sort of convention, but it's Tolkien says when I should explain the reference for people who don't get it. This is in when he was in On Fairy Stories. Tolkien describes how when he was young he was writing a story about a green dragon, and his mom told him, he originally said the green great dragon, and his mom told him you can't do that. You have to say the great green dragon. You can't say the green great dragon. And Tolkien, little Tolkien, who was like, I don't remember, like he was, I don't think he says exactly, but he's like 4 or 5 at the time, can't figure out why can't you say great green dragon? Why do you have to say the green, or why could you say the green great dragon? Why can't you say why do you have to say the great green dragon? And he cites this as one of the examples, one of the moments when he sort of first became interested in language and how language works. Okay. Big pile of dead ends. Oh, right, because that's where Druglok went, but I found him downstairs, being held in prison by those demonic figures. Okay. Skirmishers and a defiler. There you are. Okay. So yeah, as I say, I don't think it is actually a rule. It is a convention. But it's again, it's called the hierarchy of adjectives. Like there are adjectives, like, so you've got, there are 2 different kinds of adjectives. Great and green. Oh, oops. Did I come too close to you guys on stealth? Now I've got to kill the lot of you. You've seen too much. You've seen too much. I cannot let you live. See, you were safer when I was stealthed. Yeah, it's interesting that Tolkien says that he still doesn't know why you can't do that. He surely did know, but see, there's a difference between knowing a rule and being familiar with a convention. And I think it's one of the things that he's kind of implying there, that it's not actually a rule. Oh, goody, now I get to talk to Magor, who was standing right in front of me before. Here you guys, yep, you keep doing your thing. Go troll, that's all I've got to say. Those eyeless creatures are just creepy. Okay, back to Magor. So yeah, great question, JJ. The other question is, have I tried any other games based on Tolkien's writings, and if so, what are my thoughts about them? All right, I'll talk about that in a minute. I gotta talk to Magor first. All right, Magor, of the awesome embroidered slippers. Wait, what? Do that again.
Do not underestimate my wrath.
Don't underestimate your wrath? Dude, I just rescued you. I promise, I won't underestimate your wrath. I have a very, very high estimate of your wrath. Back, you will never defile me with your poison. Oh, you're not talking to me. Okay, that's fine. You thought you would become like them, a monstrosity. What were they going to gouge your eyes out? Never mind. I thought, okay. They came upon me unaware, surrounding me and taking me captive. One hears rumors of such twisted fates. But now I have seen the wicked pool of filth that corrupts the very depths of this place. Oh, man, don't hold back, Magor. What do you really think about this? I saw it with my own eyes. Oh, dear. I will give you a moment to collect your thoughts, and then you must follow me. We will crush these monsters before they can corrupt aught else beyond this wicked place. Oh, man. So what do they like wraithify things? Like, so they're going to, those Rogul, or what were they called? Those floating, like, djinn demon kind of things. They're going to, do they wraithify you? Can they make you into little Rogul djinn demon things? Huh. Okay. You can only imagine what horrors we will face. Okay, my wits are gathered. Okay, things that dwell... Whoa, off we go. Yeah, let's teach fear to the things that dwell in the dark. Yeah, you're teaching me fear that I'm not going to be able to keep up with you. Okay, here we go. Oh, right, yeah, you're going to... just go after every mob you find. Hey man, Dark and Grim, don't underestimate his wrath, okay? Or the length of time in which I'm going to be stunned. Good grief. Okay, Magor, strong work. No, other way, Magor. Back here. There we go. Alright, yep, there's a fire Rogmul. Not Romgul. Romgul. Rogmul. Alright, if it's all the same to you, Mr. Haha! Oh no, turn back around so I can get a directional advantage, please. Look, there is a wrathful elf lord right over your left-hand shoulder, and I'm not just saying that to try to make you turn around. Oh, everybody's facing me now. Not that it matters. Face me and turn your back on the ferocious elf lord, who's probably going to get even more ticked off, frankly, if you diss him like that. He's going to be like, "My wrath! You're underestimating my wrath!" Trust me. If there's one guy around here whose wrath you don't want to underestimate. I think you want to go this way. Yeah, don't go into the bright green water. Okay, what's over here, Magor? A troll. Hey, Magor, don't fight the troll with your back to the cliff. That's like a classic blunder right there. Right? It's practically like the land war in Asia. Is it just me, or does hitting aim, right, which induces a critical strike, if you go to hit aim, it pretty much guarantees you're just about to get a critical anyway, right? See, that's how you do it, Magor, so that when he knocks you back, he just knocks you into the wall and nobody gets hurt, which is a strange kind of thing to say. But you don't want to get knocked off the cliff. That's right. See, he's trying to send me flying, and there's nowhere for me to fly to. Oh, nasty. Oh, look. It's another Rogmul. All right, Magor, you lead the way. You and your wrath. Where are we going again? Oh, you've seen the fetid lump of filth. That's right. I remember now. You've seen it with your own eyes, and oh dear. What is that? pile of shadow with the purple lightning. I mean, I know it's what the Dark and Grim does, but it's pretty cool. Magor, are you letting them beat on you like that? Maybe we shouldn't do that. Because I don't want you to die. Then I'd have to start this all over again. And who wants that? Nobody wants that. Alright, I think Fairvenon was smiling as she passed that question along. JJ48 was asking, have I seen the Rankin Bass films? And if so, what do I think? I think Fairvenon knows the answer to that question. Okay, anyway, but let me answer the other question first, which was Sam's question about other... Oh, wait. Something stirs. There's a troll and another Shadow Rogmaw. Are we... Okay, let's... I'm with you. We're sneaking. Look at him holding his wrath in check. That is so noble. I really like the pattern on your upper back there, not the fungus. Attack before we're seen. Okay. Okay, we're not sneaking anymore. Other Tolkien games. Yes. I have... Oh, he just ran right past me. I have played other Tolkien games. Actually, not all that many. Most of the games I've played have been chiefly, like movie games. There was I remember after the Peter Jackson films came out, there was a fairly popular Lord of the Rings like PlayStation game that came out, and it's just like be the movie, right? Take the movie characters through scenes from the movie, and it was. I mean, it was okay. Like, it was kind of cool, but I've never really liked those kinds of games that much. Because there's not much in the way of story to them. I mean, like, there is, but it's just the movie story, right? And the visuals even are very similar to did you get lost? Something terrible remains here where none should dwell. You must go for help. What do you mean you must go for help? I'm right here. I'm your help. Wait. You want me to go by myself? You're just going to go back. Oh, I see. Running away, eh? Oh, okay. Brave Sir Magor ran away. Bravely ran away. Okay, so I'm supposed to come over here and I'm supposed to fight these things that Magor is too chicken to fight. That's fine. I remembered these guys. Yeah, it's Heckle and Jekyll over here in this room with the holes in the floor. Yeah, the Flame Drinker and the Gloom Walker. Yeah, okay, I remember them. Anyway, yeah. So now, Haya, I agree. War in the North is pretty good. That's the best. I didn't play that all the way through, but that was really good. Did you know I was in a commercial for that? It was meant to be on TV, but it ended up staying on the internet instead. Yeah, they actually flew me out to California. And I was in this commercial with like Dominic Monaghan and what's his name? Sean Astin was there, and a bunch of other people. And we were all in this commercial for War in the North. It was cool. It was fun. I think the commercial was a little over ambitious. But anyway, I got to play the game and it was cool. I never got to finish that game. But I liked it, and what I liked about it was the fact that it did something quite like what LOTRO does, right? That is, instead of just saying like replay the main plot with sets that look exactly like the movie sets. Instead of doing that, it was like do the story around the main story, right? It didn't do it as much or as well as Lord of the Rings Online does, but it did the same kind of thing, and that's why I kind of liked it. I never did play Battle for Middle-earth, Boror, though I'm actually interested to. That my understanding is that's more of a sort of a battlefield strategy game. That would be cool. I never did play that one, and I can't bring myself to play Shadows of Mordor. I am too annoyed by that game to play it. What annoys me about Shadows of Mordor is just that it's the concept of the game, the entire concept of the game is like exactly the opposite of Tolkien's world. It drives me crazy, the whole concept of it. You know, like, so make an alliance with a spirit who gives you the power to like dominate the wills of others and use that in order to like take your revenge. Like, that's not okay. Like, that is not an okay. It's not okay. I just can't do it. But yeah, that's so I haven't played that one, and I have no intention to play that one. This is a really cool hole that seems to be sucking everything down into it. Do I get to push one of these guys in? Hey, yeah. I'm gonna have. Oh, I can't have a snack. Too late. Oh, yeah, I just have to come all the way over here and beat on you? Okay, we'll do that. Alright, Flame Drinker. So I'm going to stay out of your shadowy hole over there. Oh. Now I've got to go over to your friend. Come on, Gloomwalker. What you got, huh? You've got a pair of really impressive swords, I have to say. I really like those weapons. I mean, really they look very uncomfortable, and to be perfectly honest, I can't see how I would... You can't sheath them, right? So, I mean, like, what do you even do with those things? But, you know, they're cool. That's really the point, after all. Now you. Let's go again. Oh, you open up another one of those holes, right? Make them understand our power. How do I make you understand that you guys have no hope? That's right. Forget the wrath of... Like, the other guy's wrath turned out to be kind of short-lived, right? But you have stirred the wrath of Grifflet. Let them feel the power of shadows. He's like, tag team. The darkness will envelop you. In your horny dreams, my horned friend. How many sets of horns does this guy have, actually? Yeah, sorry, Gloomwalker. I'll resume killing you in a second. Is that one set of horns with points on the back and the front? And the Flame Drinker is... Yeah, see, he's got... So, his face is definitely reminiscent of the Balrog, right? That's got to be on purpose. The horns look very much like it. Show them why they should fear the dark. No way, I am Grifflet. The dark is afraid of me. I get so cocky when I have inspiration. Okay. And the Gloomwalker is armored. And has two colored, bicolored horns. Oh, good. Yeah, if you guys could just stand next to each other. That's even handier. Oh, isn't it embarrassing? See, I didn't even get a chance to eat my food, and yet I'm healing faster than you can injure me. Oh, the darkness wishes it could envelop me. Grifflet is a light in the darkness. Hi, Elbereth Gilthoniel. There we go. Now, isn't there something around the corner up here? So these guys are over here. Is there something over here? Defeat Gwathnar. Can I go up this way? Is this where I came from? No. Okay. Just checking. I hate to leave passages unexplored. Okay. But let's go past the place that they were guarding, as that seems likely to take us to our destination. I doubt this was arranged so that I could just go around the twin lame bosses there. So, okay. Let's find Gwathnar. And let's rediscover Magor's wrath. Hey, Magor, did you find your wrath? Okay. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Wow. That is a lot of orcs. And a huge old thing and a really psychedelic portal. Okay. Defeat Gwathnar. So I just have to, I'm supposed to fight. Do I fight my way all the way through the... Let's be discreet here, Grifflet. Spy on them and see what they're... Watch your flanks. If he attacks, we must be ready. Yeah, that's right. There's something... Oh, if he attacks, you're worried about him? You should be worried about me. Why did he bring us here? I thought they was worried about us for a second. Whoa! They're running. He comes. Get ready. Are they fighting him? Oh, dear. Nice. Well, that made things easier. See. Oh. Here you are. Oh, look, we're fighting. And a Grim. And shadow roots. And things. And spiders and other things. But I'm just going to ignore them. Who cares? I'm fighting the big, huge, like, Stegosaurus, giant, breathing the purple fumes. Oh, if I did get rid of that Grim. Let me get rid of that Grim because he's making it hard to see you. I really want to get rid of the flame. Yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you. Oh, and there's a dark Grim there, too. Yeah, let me get rid of him also. Did I AoE him without knowing about it? Okay. All right, Gwathnar. It's you and me again. Honestly, we just keep getting interrupted, Gwathnar. Give me a moment. Hang on. I love the veins of purple light in your sword. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Gwathnar, so you're actually breathing fire. Oh, you changed from purple to orange flame, huh? Did the Grims... Are you spawning the Grims? Are you, like, spitting out the Grims? Because that's kind of cool. I mean, it would be kind of cool. So what exactly are you, Gwathnar? Apart from friends of annoying Grims that make it really difficult for me to get a close look at you. Okay. You've got a spiky carapace, and you know, every time I think I can get a good look at you, Gwath-Nora, I get engulfed in flame, right? Have you ever had a day like that? Every time you're trying to look at the big boss and just do some innocent, just like, you're just curious, right? You want to see what he looks like, and there you are, engulfed in flame. Gwath-Nora, I'm going to end up killing you before I can see you clearly. I see you from behind here. Okay. I just love that purple sword effect thing going on. Yeah, if I just keep killing you, will the Grims go away eventually, you think? I'm sick of killing Grims. I think I'm going to stop doing it. Uh-oh, Gwath-Nora, look, I've got higher morale than you do. Oh no. You know what that means, don't you? It means you're about to be taken down by a solo hobbit, which is so embarrassing. Yeah. You've returned with help. Oh, that's classic. That is classic. You're accomplished that such a deed, you're impressed that such a deed was accomplished by the likes of me, right? As opposed to the likes of people who run off to find help. Yeah, well, he killed most of the orcs. You've been too long in the presence of this evil. Okay. Whew. All right. Oh, look, we're back. Okay. Yep, so I found Maegor, saved him, he ran off, but he was totally being supportive.
A great terror, but I fear that more dangers sleep in the darkness.
I think the chances of more danger sleeping in the darkness are pretty high. Linglamel, I absolutely agree with that. Maegor told us everything, while I was defeating the enemy, naturally. Okay, he set off on a journey back to Lothlorien to inform the Lady Galadriel of what had transpired. Okay. Incredible. Well, it wasn't much. I had inspiration at the time. Not only have I rescued Maegor, but I've thwarted the plans not only of the orcs, but more importantly of Gorathol of Dol Guldur. Really? Was he behind that? I guess maybe. I'm wholly remarkable. God, Linglamel, you're making me blush. Maegor's highest praise. Oh, man. Let's see. What do we have here? No, that's might-based armor. Who wants that? Yeah, agility, vitality. That's what I'm talking about. Gwath-Nora's End. Kind of like Sharky's End, but that's a street. Cure disease. On any damage, 5% chance of cure disease? Nice.
You must return to Lady Galadriel at once.
Okay.
There is no time to delay.
I've never been to her. They didn't let me through, Linglamel. They sent me to you instead of sending me through. Anyway, but she wants to speak to me now. Hooray! Okay. Good. Speak with Haldir. Good. And he'll arrange a meeting. Okay. Yeah. Lovely. Lovely. Thank you for that. What do we... Oh, right, yes. Both of them were leveled up. How about that? I was in the middle of... Okay. Adult Induction Multiplier. Nah. Critical Chain Skills, Critical Chance. Okay. And... Feint attack. All right. Back to Haldir. I think it's going to be time to end soon here after I get back to Haldir. See where he sends me. Oh yeah, nasty. I'm still carrying around the desiccated husk of some orc. I'm gonna get rid of that thing. Okay. Yeah, so Amin here was just talking about how the Guathnor is some type of lesser Balrog. Yeah, I mean, clearly it's, that apparently, in his time there in Moria, the Balrog, kind of reached out to other less. And once again, it's nighttime. Am I ever going to be by Chawad Zarim in the daytime again? Good grief. It's 3 streams in a row. It's been nighttime. Anyway, yeah, so so he had other nameless things sort of serving him down there, right? That is totally plausible. And again, the whole you have taken out the boss and now his lieutenant is rising to, become a great menace in his place is a very very common Tolkienian motif there. Okay. Passing by the warg camp. Descending down into the outskirts of the Golden Wood. Excellent. We'll pass by Rumil. We'll go find Haldir. So, so JJ, I did see the Rankin Bass films. My thoughts, their visual depiction is not as surreal as the other one, the Bakshi version, which I just don't get the visuals at all. I really don't. They're okay. My favorite thing is hey, look, it's my friend the Forest Buck. My favorite thing about the Rankin Bass film is the songs. The songs, apart from the song that I absolutely loathe, the Glenn Yarborough ballad at the beginning. I hate that song. Everything about that song I hate. So stupid. Like, the writing is awful. Like, it's not an attractive song, and if you pay attention to it, it's even worse. Anyway, so but the rest of the songs, in the Rankin Bass Hobbit, the rest of the songs are really good. The songs in the Return of the King also, like, where there's a whip, there's a will, is like, where, yeah, the where there's a whip, there's a way song, which picks up on the line, where there's a whip, there's a will, my slugs, that the orc says. That's like one of the greatest movie songs of all time, right? I mean, where there's a whip, there's a way. That is so catchy. Holy cow. I love their songs. The Rankin Bass versions of the films got the songs better than any other adaptation ever has gotten the songs. Not just the fact that their version of the musically is superior to any others in any other films, but the whole sort of spirit of it. Especially the Hobbit songs. Love them. Almost all of them. Again, apart from the stupid theme song that they made up. But the rest of them, so good. Just love them. The Ballad of Bingo Baggins. You mean the one that Leonard Nimoy sings, Haya? Yeah, that one is, tell you what, I will take that one every day of the week over the stupid Glenn Yarborough song. But the Where There's a Whip, There's a Way song, that's just, it's incomparable, right? Okay. Hey, Haldir. All right, no, I don't want book 9, I want chapter 9.
You may enter the Golden Wood.
Hooray!
But tread with care, or punishment shall be swift.
Tread with care, or punishment shall be swift. Okay. Oh, you're going to take me to Galadriel? All right, let's go to Galadriel, and then we'll stop after that. How can I turn down going to visit Galadriel?
Jealously do I guard my secrets, not the least of which is my mirror. Still, there are times which require a greater knowledge, and this is one such time. Shadows gather in the east,
right,
and the fates of lost friends burns in the heart.
Like Gandalf, you mean? Whose charred hat I found at the bottom of the abyss. Yeah, I can see why you'd be worried about that. Oh, it's your gardens. Are these made of stone? Yes, they are. Okay. Looks like the Entwife's gardens, doesn't it? In the Brownlands? Is that the mirror? It is. Do you mind? Galadriel? Oh. It's off. Yeah, sorry, that was a little presumptuous of me, just to come and look in your mirror. Hey, I had a dream about you a long time ago. I was like level 5 or 10 or something at the time. Yeah, I took a nap in this hunter's lodge, and you told me that I had a big destiny or something, as I recall. Ooh, Galadriel wearing sandals. Very luminous, Galadriel.
I know what befell you in the darkness, and that your courage did not fail.
No, my courage didn't fail. That is correct. Okay. I'm held high in his esteem. Oh, in Maegor's esteem. Right. Yeah. Well, it kind of happens, when you come in, you burst into a room and find this little hobbit standing over the corpse of like a 30-foot Balrog monster. Your esteem tends to rise under such circumstances. I can understand that. Okay. Accords you great fondness. Oh, that's touching. I'm touched. I am. Strange deeds unravel on the many paths of your journey, for as your footsteps lead you to and fro, I perceive that many fates are entwined with your own. Some of your tales seem ended, but locked doors may yet be pried open. Okay. My mirror can show many things. And I can ask. Yes! I get to look at the mirror! Woohoo! Heed this before you peer into the water. Okay. Many valuable answers may come unbidden. Nice. Galadriel knows my name. Okay. Look in the mirror. Huh? What do you see? Peering into the mirror.
Mithrandir faced his match in Moria, a Balrog of Morgoth.
Right.
Into the depths they fell, then rose again up the endless stair. There they did battle one against the other, and the fire of it was terrible. In the end, Mithrandir threw down the Balrog, though he himself fell into shadow. Yet who is to say what his end might be? Not all hope is yet lost.
Not all hope is yet lost. All right. Ooh, I'm just realizing something. No, hang on. I almost forgot to change into my new clothes. No, not that one. Which one was it? That one! Okay. Not my winter garb. No. Darn it. Yes, that one. Okay. Okay. All right, there we are. Sorry, Galadriel, I was still in my ninja outfit because I rushed over here straight from Foundations of Stone. It's quite a commute. But anyway, now I can now greet you appropriately. Okay, well, the Mirror of Galadriel was kind of a cool introduction to the cinematic and everything, but that wasn't really a very Mirror of Galadriel kind of vision, right? Because it came with voiceover. Normally, it doesn't come with voiceover. But, okay. What else do we have here?
Why here the Wind Lord will find Gandalf, if he is to be found anywhere in Middle-earth.
Yeah, Gwaihir, how about you go find Gandalf? Look up, up in Xeric Zeagle, that would be my suggestion. Right. Gandalf the Grey strove in Moria with shadow and flame, and they fell and perhaps rose again. Who had the mastery? I already know because, well, and that's what I saw in the mirror. But of course, I'd already seen it with my own eyes, the smoldering corpse of the Balrog. So, okay, it has been said that my eyes see farther than many who are deemed wise, yet keener eyes. Wait. No, actually, Galadriel, that's not what's said. Galadriel, you said that to Frodo. Already you have seen more than many who are deemed wise, you say to Frodo. Because Frodo's already asked you if you want the ring, right? And then you're like, already your eyes see more than many who are deemed wise. So it's a little garbled there, Galadriel, but it's all good. Yet keener eyes we need to pierce the darkness that shrouds Mithrandir from my sight. Who can spy upon Moria from all sides and gain rumors of the fate of Gandalf? Only Gwaihir the Windlord can do this. Oh man, I thought that was going to be me. I was ready to spy on Moria from all sides. You saw more than the fate of Mithrandir behind your eyes. Oh, what else did you see? Glimpses of my own fate. Oh goody. I will become a legendary burglar. A great tower in moonlight. A shadow against the sky. A cell with no escape. Well, that doesn't sound good. A cell in the tower? In the moonlight? The stairs are watched. Which stairs? The stairs of Cirith Ungol. You cannot see how you come to this place, burglar, nor how you could leave it. But the mirror shows many things, and not all of them may come to pass. Okay, so there's stairs, and there's a tower, and I'm going to be in prison. Of Mithrandir, at least, the vision is clearer. Okay. Yeah. Which is what? That Gwaihir is going to find him. Right. Woo! What was that? Where's Gwaihir? Oh, there he is! I get to talk to Gwaihir the Windlord. Woohoo! Hi, Gwaihir. Same eagle that rescued Beren and Luthien. You have carried Gandalf before now, and if he yet lives, I will carry him again. I will send out the sharpest-sighted eagles to seek him from every corner of the land, and I will fly until we have learned what befell him. Good show, Gwaihir. If he is to be found, I and my kind will find him. Okay. She's right there. She can probably hear you. Nice. Off he goes. Into the night sky. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to Haldir? Okay, no. Talk to Galadriel, and then she'll send me back to Haldir, presumably. All right. He's off on his Gandalf spotting mission, Galadriel. I'm confident he's going to find him, too. Back to Haldir. Whew. All right.
You have my thanks.
She can see much in her mirror, but is not known to her any power whether what she has shown will come to pass. Yeah. One day I will look back on your long road and make sense of what I saw today. So someday it's going to make sense that there'll be a tower and a cell and stairs that are guarded. I'll try to remember that. Right. Only time can tell such things. I thank you for the service you have provided my people, and may the light of the elves shine upon your path and guide your steps right. You too, bud. For those unfamiliar to Galathrim, the Galathrim, you mean, we shall name you friend. Oh, thank you. And allow you to enter our fair home. Well, that's... Seriously? My inventory is full?
You are welcome within Lothlorien.
All
may
right.
visit the hill of Kerin Amroth.
Ooh, I got a class trait point. And I acquired the passive skill trusted in Lothlorien, huh? Okay, and 35 turbine points? Good grief. All right. I am welcome in Lothlorien for the friendship I have demonstrated in my efforts against the orcs and other dangers within Moria. Hey, I'm always here for you guys. Pass beneath the eaves of the forest to the northeast and travel to the hill of Karen Amroth. Absolutely, I will. It is both beautiful and peaceful, and Milwen will be pleased to tell you some of its history. Oh, good. Look for her by the archway. Okay. Oh, yeah. I totally completed that. No problem. All right. And you still want to send me off on book 9, which I just don't want. So, okay. Cool. All right, Hal, dear. Well, I think I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to hang out here for a while. And then next week, we'll go to Karen Amroth, the heart of elfendom on Earth, right? That sounds like a good time. So, excellent. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Griffith will be back next week at his normal time. I think that's true. I don't think anything is happening to keep me away from Griffith next week. So I look forward to streaming next week. I hope to get for those of you who missed it, by the way, this morning right before my Griffith stream, I did a spontaneous stream with my son Matthias. My son and I have been streaming together now a few times. He started a Guardian who just got up to level 16 today, so he's pretty big news. He wants to go to the Barrow Downs. I told him we should stick in the Old Forest for a little bit first. I do sometimes do spontaneous streams with my 8-year-old son, and also on Wigand, my guardian, who is in Rohan. And if you're interested in seeing my very first reactions to things I've never done in the game and places I've never seen, you'll want to follow my Wigand stream. But it's not scheduled. So what you have to do is you have to go to the Signum U Twitch channel and subscribe there. Follow the channel. Favorite the channel, and then you'll get an email notification when I come on, because I never know what time of the day or night. It's often late at night, but one way or the other, that's the best way to keep up with Wigan and what's going on with him there. Of course, you can also follow along at the Signum University YouTube channel as well, where we also post copies of all of the streaming videos there as well, so you can see all of those things there as well on the replay. So thanks very much, everybody, and I will look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye now.